everybody, this is Senjutsu Gaming coming at you with some new cards coming out. So the Traptrix structure deck will be released on December 3rd or December 11th, I believe. You've already got our first wave of information about these cards. This is the second wave of information. This is great. This is going to be amazing. These are all level 4 monsters. If you are familiar with the Traptrix archetype, they are insect and plant monsters, typically all level 4s in the main deck, and the extra deck are linked to Link 1. I think there's a Link 4 and rank 4s. They all facilitate using the trap hole cards to basically gain advantage on your opponent. Now, the beauty about this deck is that it's very easy to pick up. It's user-friendly. It's not... If you're tired of tier elements and tired of Sprite, tired of all that shenanigans, this is a great deck to pick up for your locals. So we'll get right into it with the new cards. So the first card is called Traptrix Patica. I'm dyslexic. So Yu-Gi-Oh is a great game for me. Literalisk. So this card, when it is normal summoned, so guess what? It can miss timing. Great. When this card is normal summoned, you can add one Traptrix Garden from your deck to your hand. So the beauty about this is that it gets to add the field spell, which is the next card that you're going to see. If this card is special summoned, so now it won't miss timing, you can target one special summon monster your opponent controls, banish it. Then, during the next standby phase, your opponent can special summon one of their banished monsters. And then the third one is unaffected by effects of trap hole cards. You might be thinking, well, Senjutsu, this card is trash. It's actually not as trash as you think. Because, you see, with the Traptrix archetype, they go into Sarah, typically on the first turn. If you are able to activate a trap hole card on your opponent's turn, Sarah's on the field, it will activate Sarah, special summon this card, banish an opponent's monster, which will trigger Sarah's other ability to set another trap hole card. Go for Trap Hole Nightmare, for instance. It negates and destroys the effect of a special summon monster, so when the monster is special summoned on the next standby phase, you destroy it, triggering Sarah yet again to special summon another Traptrix from deck, which could be Mantis, to add another Traptrix name to let you normal summon, such as this, or another Mantis, because I believe Mantis can search Mantis. The other great thing about this is that it is a removal. It can trigger your Sarah multiple times. It gives you a rank 4. This is the other thing I'm thinking in my head. So, I've been playing Traptrix for years. You want to hopefully draw into Shade Brigadine. It'll give you Redoer access. So typically your field, your end board, will be like 2 set trap holes, a Sarah, Redoer with a trap, and it removes itself till the next standby phase, or the end phase. So you get 2, 3, maybe 4 interruptions right there. And you get to kind of control what your opponent does. It's actually pretty good. It's not tier element broken, but it's fair. I think if this deck went up against a deck such as Sword Soul, it would crush Sword Soul. It would just crush it because Sword Soul typically has, Blackout, which is an Icarus attack, the negate with Barone, and the negate with Chichao. Maybe hand traps. Maybe no hand traps. Maybe a Solemn Judgment. But the amount of advantage that this deck facilitates will outdo what an established board has already done. Unless it's something crazy. Like 20 negates. No deck is you look at it outside of a vacuum. No deck is going to be able to beat a 20 negate, a 10 negate board, right? Especially if Winda's on the board too. The beauty about this card as well that I really love is that she allows for you to get an additional body on the field for the next turn to go into your Utopia double OTK. So we're going to go to the next card. This card is called Traptrix Garden. During your main phase, you normal summon one Traptrix monster in addition to your normal summoner set. First time each of your plant insect monsters would be destroyed by battle. Each turn, it is not destroyed. You can banish one monster you control, special summon a Traptrix from your hand or graveyard. The great thing about this is that it gives you an extender, which the deck really needed, really bad. The only extender the deck really had was Velocolo, I think was the name. The one that you send a set trap card from your field to the grave, special summon it from your hand. Not the greatest extender. You lose resources. Not very good. Shade Brigandine, great, amazing. But only good if you open up with a Traptrix monster and you're able to get into Sarah and into the combo and you don't get interrupted. In a vacuum, it's great. And not a vacuum, shit. So the next effect would be for the first time, each of your plant and insect monsters can't be destroyed by battle. This is not once per turn, obviously. It is, but isn't. So it's the first time, right? So it doesn't really need that clause, I suppose. The next and final effect of this beautiful field spell. You banish one monster you control, special summon a Traptrix from your hand or graveyard. I wish this was a quick effect. If this was a quick effect, I could see them being somewhat viable in the meta if this effect was a quick effect. Because you could just normal summon Mantis, activate the effect, they chain Ash, you chain this to banish it, dodging Ash, dodging Veiler, dodging Imperm. Bring back something from the graveyard, such as Sarah or another Traptrix. It would keep the ball rolling, and I feel like that's a missed opportunity on Konami's part. The other thing that I really wish the card did was something with the banished zone, because when your Sarah gets banished, there's no real way of getting it back, so you have to run 2 to 3 copies of her. So, yes. It also, like I said, the Utopia double OTK. Utopia double, if you don't know this combo, if you're not familiar with it, essentially you get 2 any level 4 monsters or a level 4 Traptrix and a Shade Brigandine. Overlay them onto Utopia double, search double or nothing, exceed Utopia, go for attack declaration, negate its attack, double or nothing, and then you hit for 10k. Alright? Easy OTK. Comes out of nowhere, under 5 summons. That's that. So, the final spell card. And I love this card. Right? You can only use each of the first and second of the... You discard one level 4 insect or plant monster or normal trap card, Paleozoics, to draw 2 cards. I like Pot of Greed. Especially when Pot of Greed has a discard, and the discard gives you value in the form of Paleozoics. So great draw power to the deck, and since it's you discard a normal trap, any other deck that uses trap heavy cards, Altergeist or Eldritch. I know Eldritch uses all their cards, I believe, are continuous. I don't know about Altergeist. I never played them, never played against them. one day maybe. But, yeah. The second effect is you can banish this card from the graveyard and target one of your banished level 4 insect or plants monsters or normal traps. Place it at the bottom of the deck. This is what I was talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Missed opportunity, Konami. Missed opportunity.
You had one job.
Why did you say level 4? Why couldn't you just say Traptrix? If you said Traptrix, you would have been able to recycle Sarah if she gets banished, such as DD Crowed or what have you. So now we have to play 2 Sarahs unless they put more cards into the structure deck or future support that helps the deck. I don't think they will. I think this might be the last of the support for a long time. Probably for another 5 years. Probably. We had Mantis, I think, in 2020 or 2019. So the good thing is it does recycle your normal traps, which is great. So I think it's very good. I really, really, really love it. I really love this, these new cards. It also allows you to put in frogs or a nimble package. If you do the nimble package, you would be able to use Toad. If you use Swap Frog, you would be able to use Toad, but you would also be able to use the Paleozoic cards so that they don't get banished, because the Paleozoics banish themselves when they leave the field. So this recycles your Paleozoics, which is great. Great. I would suggest running the Elemental Lord. Not the Elemental Lord. The big hand guy. The protect your back row. That guy. He's like a 3,000 beater. Anyway, here's some more reprints. We got Traptrix Genelesia, which is, I believe, the Link 2 or Link 4. Vesiculo, that's the one that you send a set trap card to the graveyard and special summon it from the hand. 2 Kaijus. Residence Insect is a very good reprint that we probably needed. Definitely, Bee Troopers making such an impact in the meta. Rose Lover. I love Rose Lover. All the Rose cards, I just love. They're one of my favorite. I really want to build a deck on them. Gravedigger Trap Hole is a great reprint that we desperately needed because that card was expensive for a long time, and I think it's lowered now because of its reprint last year. But the fact that it's coming in a structure deck is great. And then I believe Alumaris is the Link, the level 4 that specials from the deck. And then that's the Link 4. And then you have Sarah and Mantis. Now this concerns me. And after this, I think I'm going to let you guys go. This concerns me because in the deck, enhancement pack. Now I know it says structure deck, but I'm really afraid because typically when Konami does this with reprints in a structure deck and they have something else down here, these cards down here could come out in another set. It could. They've done it before. I don't remember exactly which ones they've done it, but I know they've done it before. I just feel like it's a very Konami thing to not release Sarah in the structure deck and be a troll and release it in like Brothers of Legend or something next year. I think that would be such a bad move on their part. I really hope they don't do that because I really want to play Traptrix at locals and just annoy the crap out of people. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow a lot. And in the future, we will be doing different things on Twitch and YouTube, such as D&D and horror games. I am currently trying to record Scorn, but my computer is lagging. The greatest thing of all time. My luck. That is it. So, like I said, everybody, I'll catch you next time. See you later. Let's go spend more money on cardboard that we don't need. I mean,